All my lovelies in YouTube land. I'm feeling a bit groggy, feeling a bit half awake. I need that coffee. We need to get moving. This coffee brewing so I can get my life rolling. Focus on the theme of the day. Become a human being. The concept laid out before me by New Words and expressed fully in this amazing book, To Become a Human Being, collected wisdom of the message of Tanadaho's chief, Leon Shenandoah, some of his collected wisdom. An absolutely amazing book. But we got to get coffee together first. I am feeling it this morning. I hope everybody's doing well out there in YouTube land. I need caffeine in me, and I need it now. But appreciate having you guys. Appreciate you being here with me this morning, and we are going to move forward. It's amazing. The brain going, and then we'll get going together after we get this coffee brewing. I promise. Oh, did I not even get the coffee? Oh no, I got it. All right, we're in good shape. Anyhow, good to be here. Let's get the coffee brewing, and then we'll move forward this morning with vigor. And one of them days, dragging on, dragging out, dragging forward, shaking it off, and moving forward. We're going to decide to walk softly today in honor of Leon Shenandoah, and do the next right thing to the best of our ability today. Appreciate having you guys in here. Looks like we've got a like there. That's fucking amazing. Very much appreciated. And we are continuing our game Know Your Role today. Looks like we still got one thumbs up on the window, and all of our champions are still piled up here. We haven't put them on the car yet. Brianna Jade liked. All right. Good morning, Scotty. How are your morning so far? Groggy a little bit this morning, kiddo. Feeling worn out, but it's all good. The theme of today is become a human being. And if I ever told you about this book, hello, Maggie Brick. I was just talking to my little sister, kiddo, Brianna Jade. Even this morning already, we're waking up. We're waking up. But hello there, Maggie. It's amazing to have you. This amazing book, To Become a Human Being, was gifted to me by Alan Smoke, New Words, when I was just a young buck, trying to find my way. 11, Brianna, that's amazing. First role of the day is nominate a champion, Brianna. It's up to you. Whoever you think is deserving this morning, please. Nominate somebody, someone you love, someone that's struggling to become a human being, someone that embodies that concept, someone you believe deserves it. James Johnson liked what's going on. Waking up, James Johnson. Brianna just rolled an 11. She's got to nominate somebody. Kiddo there, go ahead. How you doing this morning, James? I'm still waking up. I think that's good enough. I want to be able to drink my coffee. Calm down. I'm rolling for James now. All right, yeah, I'm rolling for James Johnson. There's a 6, James Johnson. There's a 10, James Johnson. You just got back onto the board of champions again, James Johnson. We're going to start at 55 because I have no clue how far we got. We're going to call you 55. James Johnson. It's good to have you here this morning, James Johnson. I gotta wake up, man. I'm feeling it today. How you doing today, brother? Brianna, you gotta nominate. Nominate for what? Nominate for the Wall of Champions. If you win, usually you go on to the Wall of Champions. You get put into the pile of thumbs that will eventually go on to my car. If you get 11, the rule established, I think it was yesterday, the day before, by us in the chat, was that you nominate a champion. You nominate someone that you want to show respect to, give thanks for, be appreciative that we had in this world, or we have in this world. James, you are a champion this morning, brother. First roll off the bat. You get another one too, right? Yeah, so 6. There was nothing on that one, but it's awesome. Nominate what? You nominate? Okay, see, we're still catching up here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my head together. I'm having a real groggy morning this morning. Oh, I should need to spit water. I really need this caffeine in me. Got a little bit of anxiousness going on, but you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to keep pushing forward and doing the next great thing. Take Leon's wisdom to heart and do our best to be a kind and gentle individual today. To be a human being, in Leon's words or Leon's understanding, is to walk softly on Mother Earth. Take care of our brothers and sisters. Do our best to acknowledge what Creator's trying to tell us through the way His creation lays out before us. What's going on? AJX. So we're chatting about an amazing book my father gave me when I was younger. We're also playing Know Your Role. It's a game that we're developing together there at AJX. You do the thing by hitting the thing up there, then you say the thing by saying like, and then you get to roll the dice. We got a small set of rules set up so far. Feel free to do the thing, say the thing. Welcome to the club. Yeah. It's spelled roll, not roll. Yeah, it's know your role, as in your role to tell me to roll is the name of the game. But you got to do the thing first and say the thing. So you got to hit the thing and then say liked. And then your role is to tell me to roll, brother. I appreciate your concern. What's going on here? It's a bunch of shenanigans, and I don't know what's going on half the time. So understandable you'd come in confused, fresh off the bat. I get that. I'm confused. I've been here the whole fucking time. So trying to get some caffeine in me. Oh, clever. Yeah, you want to be a part of it, man. Be a part. Jump in, Ashley. We appreciate you this morning. James has already won this morning. We have got a pile of winners. A pile, literally. Kat's in here, James is in here, James Johnson, Misled Utopia, Nicole's in here. I think Brianna might have. Brianna doesn't have one yet. Kiddo, unknown info. Now we're going to take these and we're going to pass them to the outside of the old camper car here eventually to honor all the people that took the leap and rolled the dice. Where's my pen at? Jesus. There it is. We got to keep track of this stuff because I'll lose it easily. But yeah, you want to play the game, that'd be great. It's, the doubles get you on the board. Tens get you on the board, the wall of champions. What else do we got? We got 11. You nominate a champion. We're still waiting on Brianna Jade to nominate a champion. Nominate Nate. She nominated Nate. That's awesome. Yeah, Nate's a champion. Nate's on the board. Appreciate you, Brianna. It's recognizing the people we love is part of the theme of the day. It's part about being a human being. It's part about Leon's understanding of being a human being, recognizing the people we love, taking care of them completely or to the best of our ability, taking care of ourselves, our family, and our community in that order is how we're going to do it. Nate. Named by Kiddo. Awesome, Kiddo. You are on the board by nominating, right? For a little thanks to you there. But I appreciate having everybody in today. It looks like we're doing all right with the thing. Anybody that want to jump in and know your role, feel free to say the thing. You got to say the thing. You got to say it in the chat so I know who I'm rolling for. And it's very simple. Just say liked in the chat after you do so, and then we can get to you roll the dice. Newbies get one roll. Returning travelers get 2 rolls, and then today you're going to do quotes on my coffee talk, but we just do factoids about the Traveling Scott channel, anything at all, quotes from coffee talk, quotes in general, the theme, the understanding of the channel, what our mascot is pretty prevalent on the channel. If you take a look at any thumbnails, whatever feels good gets you extra rolls today. And then I'm sure Brianna knows a bit about the channel, and so does James Johnson. If you want to pick up some extra rolls, feel free to give us a Traveling Scott factoid this morning. I'm just trying to get my together. We got the coffee going. Thank everything lovely in this world for caffeine. Oh my God, especially today. For some reason I just can't. Damn it, why do I always get so hot? Kill myself. Jesus. Some creamer in there will make it right. But James, good morning, James. We've already got a couple of winners this morning. We decided not to hang back up everybody because we're gonna just take them down. But they're all there and they're all going on the exterior of the car. James, you're in there a couple times, brother. But we'll get you on the board again today if you want. You got to do the thing, say the thing. You know your role here and know your role. What am I talking about? It's the OG of OGs I'm talking to over here. But yeah, the theme of the day is to become a human being to the best of our ability. This amazing book that was given to me by an amazing man who took me in and cared for me as a father and gave me this book so that we could have a common ground to talk on. We could have some kind of common understanding to communicate. And James, I'm getting to you, brother. I'm just slow and steady this morning. Again, that's part of Leon's wisdom there. Slow and steady, nice and easy. That was Al's part. Al's part was that no one moves, nobody gets hurt. Goofy old bastard. But yeah, let me roll for James, waving from Cape Cod. Hey, yeah, awesome. Styling from Cape Cod. That's amazing. You want to play with us today? Just hit the thing and say the thing. Say liked, brother. You can roll the dice. We get you on this wall of champions from Cape Cod. That'd be awesome. Jump in the game. Take the chance. Roll the dice. Do the next right thing. And then there we go, James. You are back on the wall of champions for today. That's absolutely amazing. I'm going to lose everything in here. Where's the little thing? Today's not my day. But we push forward and we keep doing. Consistency is something that I'm working on, and being here with you guys is a big thing for me every morning. Being consistent, as Kiddo will tell you, consistency has never been our credo. We were born into a world of chaos. Yes, James Johnson. Yes, let's get amped this morning, man. Yes. Styling liked. Give me 1 second, Styling. We're going to catch up, get you into the game. The OG of OGs, man. The man with the master plan, James. Our brother James, looking out for us, watching our back, guiding our way today. You're amazing, James. I appreciate you rolling the dice. I appreciate you taking the leap. And we're going to do Styling next. Styling 1. Styling. We're going to roll the dice for you, brother. Get you on that wall of champions, Styling, brother, sister. It's hard to tell out here in this world with what's going on in our communication. Where in the world are you, Scott? Right now I'm in Georgia, but I'm a wandering soul, and we're headed to Tennessee here later on this afternoon. That's a game plan we came up with yesterday. We're making these serious threats about helping Misled Utopia put some cameras up at his property, and things came up and we had to stand our ground and do the next right thing. So we didn't necessarily get a chance, obviously, and I wasn't sure what the game plan was till yesterday. Now we figured it out. You gotta let go. There's 5. I'm gonna go ahead and give you 2, Style, because you're awesome. I just feel like I want you around and help you out. We're gonna give you 2 today as an OG. We're gonna nominate Styling as an OG. And Styling, you can get other rolls, nothing. You got to get a double or a 10 or an 11 is the rules we've established so far. We will continue to establish rules together. We'll figure out another rule today, Styling. If you got a good idea for a rule, let me know. But if you want to give us a factoid about the Traveling Scott channel, anything little, small, big, name of an episode, name on a thumbnail, our mascot, a quote from Coffee Talk, one of my favorite long forms we've got, maybe the last thing I've uploaded, doesn't matter. Anything you want to do. Good morning, everyone. James Johnson, the other OG of OGs here. I'm glad that you're being open and loving today, James. I hope you're feeling well. Fun to play. Yeah, we're having a good time here, guys. Starting a little community of people that want to get the day off right, and that's where I want to be. I don't want to start my days off in the wrong foot anymore, and I still try to sabotage myself. I'm human, right? I wake up and I'm not sure, and I'm feeling anxious, and I'm not letting fear make the decision for me anymore. Basically, is where I'm at. And I'm getting up and I'm doing the thing right now together. We're getting up, we're doing the thing together. We're making moves. Liked and hope you are having a great day. Please and love be with you. Oh, you're amazing. Dennis, thank you, brother. And you did like that's great. We appreciate having you here for the game we're developing together. This is our game. Know your role. We've created all the rules. I mean, there's not a ton so far. We got to figure out some more stuff or whatever. But doubles get it for you, or tens, or an 11 you can nominate. Let's see what's going on. 11, awesome. So is your first time in, so you get one roll, but you only needed one, Dennis. Feel free to nominate a champion, someone you love, someone you've lost, someone that's still here, someone that you just feel like should be acknowledged today for their exceptional awesomeness, and we'll put them up on the wall of champions. Eventually they'll be plastered all over the car with all the rest of the amazing artwork on the Galactic Avenger, our camper car here that sustains us and helps us travel minimally, with our camper kitchen and our back seats and whatnot with the bed, and I can't even think this morning. But yeah, good morning, Bunny. It's good to have you there, Bunny. Dennis, Stylist 1 in the chat. Awesome. Styling 1, you were just nominated by Dennis, man. Dennis, that's amazing. Thank you for your kindness, Dennis. A little thank you back, Stylist, might be warranted. You gotta acknowledge these people that do great things for you, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do great things in honor of Dennis. We're gonna do Styling 1. One, and then we're gonna put ed, whatever. I'm gonna spell whatever way I want. By Dennis. I'll make sure I get your name right too, brother. Nise what? Billatanto. I don't even know. I'm not even trying, man. I'm not messing with you. It's too early in the morning. But yeah, awesome. That's great. That's our first nomination for someone inside the chat. That's actually phenomenal. Dennis, you're great. Dennis Scott, thank you, Dennis. You're amazing. We appreciate having you. Bunny, Dennis, brilliant. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. James, you're absolutely amazing. Thanks for reaching out and doing the next right thing. Leanne Shenandoah would be proud of us both this morning, for pushing forward and making connections and doing our best to be a human being. Under his understanding, it's to walk softly, it's to be caring and loving and compassionate to our brothers and sisters out there. Understand that we're all one and we're in this together. What do you mean by like equals roll? Do you mean subscribe? No, I mean hit the like button. I mean, you can subscribe if you want, that'd be great. But no, we just mean hit that button up there, or where, I don't know, it's up there for me, the thummy. Hit the thumb button, say liked, and then you get to your roll is to tell me to roll at that point. It's the thumb up, Bunny. There we go. It's the thumbs up, Bunny. Yeah, and then you just say liked, and then we're gonna roll the dice for you, Bunny. You were here yesterday, weren't you? I've seen you before. Maybe we were chatting on the little break we took or the drive, but I appreciate having you in. I'm getting the brain working, Bun. It's hard for me this morning. I'm having one of those days. It's a good day. Hope everyone is going to have a great day. Yes, we're all going to have a great day. Who? Me? Yay. Yay. Yes, you, Bunny. Bunny, you got to say the thing. That's the rule. You got to say liked. James Johnson, question mark. What are you Johnsoning about, James? What are we doing? What are you questioning about? We're trying to help Bunny figure out how to play the game. She says, who, me? Yeah. Like, you say liked. Have a good day. You so cool. Yeah, I'm so cool. Okay. No, it's liked, Bunny. That's the thing. That's the whole thing. Let's roll these dice. Roy Boy, there you are. Good morning, brother. It's great to have you. You're gonna roll the dice today. You're gonna take the chance and take the leap. We're gonna focus on Leanne Shenandoah's wisdom today too, through the book To Become a Human Being, written by Alan Wall. A collection of letters written by Leanne Shenandoah to Alan to express his spiritual journey as the Tanadaho chief of the Six Nations. He did it in this way because he couldn't profit off such things, and he wanted to spread the wisdom of what it meant to walk softly, what it meant to become a human being, and it changed my life. It gave me and my father a foundation to truly communicate so I could hear him and I could slow down and understand some things a little differently. And I just wanted to share that wisdom with you guys today. Liked, unknown info liked. Bunny still hasn't liked. I was here for like 3 days. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bunny. Like I said, I'm just waking up. I know. But you got to say liked. You will confuse me. I'm confused. I don't know what the hell's going on this morning. Unknown. We got to say the thing so I know who to do the thing for. Morning, Scott. Good morning, Unknown Info. We're starting a new wall. Everybody else is being saved. All your other trophies are in here and will be plastered onto the wall or onto the camper car here eventually. But let's roll for Unknown Info this morning. And load up this board again today. There's 9 unknown info. There's 6 unknown info. So here's the thing, unknown info. You know a little bit about the channel. We'll get you free rolls today is factoids about Traveling Scott channel. Anything, man. You go in there and find my blues album. Tell me what that's made. Tell me what that's called. Take a quote from Coffee Talk. How many subscribers do we have here? Bye. You're out. I have a very bad hangover. James Johnson. Are you leaving us, James? I'm sorry for your hangover, James Johnson. Have a good day, Bunny. Bye, Bunny. Wait, did Bunny leave? What's going on? Who's leaving? It says, I don't see what Bunny I got to. Oh, she got to go to work. Maybe tomorrow, Bunny. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up. When I type goodbye, I usually talking to someone else. I know. And I should know that. I should know you by now, James, and I appreciate you doing so. I just, I'm having one of those days where brain no good. Going to work, styling, that's awesome. Well, hopefully we'll start a little earlier tomorrow and be able to have you play with us a little bit longer here in the camper car while we give thanks and have coffee in the morning. But you be good at work today. Roll the dice. Be a human being. Be kind. Spread love. Set down the pain and anger everybody's trying to hand us. Don't put it in your bag the way the world teaches us how to carry it around like it's ours. It's not yours. It's theirs. And you're a loving, caring human being who deserves better. Not yet, sir. Not yet, sir. Okay, we'll stick around for a while then. And don't allow my misunderstanding of the world in the moment to destroy you. Bunny did. Yes, I know. I'm very easily confused this morning. I'm catching up. We've already got 4 champions of the day and about 50 from the last couple days that we got to get into this art project here soon and dedicate to the outside of the car so the world can see how amazing all you guys are out there. Everybody who's taken the chance, everybody who's rolled the dice, be the reason someone else loves life. Yes, James. I love that, brother. Thank you for that little burst of motivation and inspiration, man. Yes, be the reason someone else loves life, man. Life. Roy Boy like me, get me rolling. Yes, Roy Boy. That's what I like to hear. Let's get punked. Let's get drinkity fucking jacked today and get my brain in order because Jesus, one of them days, man. I get all the coffee in the world. 6, Roy Boy. All right, let's do her again. 7, Roy Boy. That means that you get another roll, my friend. That's one of the small rules we got so far. There's 8 is nada. We got to accept the way the dice lay out, but you can always get another roll by giving me a factoid about my channel. What did Dennis nominate me for? He nominated you for the Wall of Champions. You're up here on the Wall of Champions. Oh my God. Styling 1 right here. I didn't give you a number. I should have wrote the number. You're number like 58. Winner 58. You'll be on the outside of the camper car as we travel across the country doing the next right thing. Because he rolled an 11. So that's one of the rules we came up with together here is that when you roll an 11, you get to nominate to get on. Yep, there you go, brother. I just run my mouth. I appreciate you, James, having my back today, man. I especially need it this morning. I'm trying to get myself moving and motivated. I just want to open the top of my skull and just dump caffeine onto my frontal cortex. That's all. Maybe an IV right to the jugular or something this morning will get me going. I'm shaking it off, though. I'm shaking it off. We're moving forward. Yeah, I appreciate that, James. James is an amazing friend. He's the OG of OGs. We're gonna make him a monitor once I figure out what the hell's going on. As long as he's still cool with that, we can give him a little bit of authority because he's been doing an amazing job helping me out here. Taking care of everybody out there, making sure that I'm not clueless. Oh my gosh! Wow. Thanks, Scott and Dennis. Of course, man. Thank Dennis. Thank me. Yeah, I appreciate. We're developing this game together. We got to figure out another thing today. Another rule that kind of goes along with what we're doing here. Maybe it's another number that makes us roll again. Maybe it's another number that, it's something positive, something loving, something that'll help motivate us to move us forward. Let's figure out another rule, another combo of numbers or another add up to numbers, whatever you guys think. Something positive and caring, something that'll go good with the Know Your Role game, I think. Would be great. Some days there's just not enough caffeine in the world. What kind of coffee do you drink? Right now I'm drinking instant coffee. I usually drink Folgers most of the time. It's not about the brand of coffee for me. It's about making sure that we get the cocoa mix in there and some creamer. And the traveling and the way I travel with the minimal storage, so I like the Swiss Miss in the morning. The milk chalky Swiss Miss in my coffee, and then some creamer. The instant coffee is actually pretty good, and it's actually a good deal. It's a lot less of a hassle, but I left my French press at Eleanor and Sonia's in Pittsburgh, and they're going to watch it for us until I get back there. So it might just be instant coffee till I get back, because we're living minimally while we're trying to do the next right thing here. It's everything's time versus money, and I want to take the time and do the next right thing. So I ain't gonna spend that money. I'm gonna live minimally and make my coffee in the car, save the $5-10 every day and spend on coffee, and put that towards doing the next right thing. The Truck Stop Coffee from for James. I love the Truck Stop Coffee, man. Double ones maybe gets 2 rolls. So Snake Eyes, right? Snake Eyes would be a double, so that would be a winner. We could also do something else with Snake Eyes, like you get more rolls, like it adds 2 rolls to your tally. I like that idea. We got to get it seconded if anybody's into it. Silas Scott, have you ever been to Cape Cod or Massachusetts? Massachusetts is right above New York, right? Am I tripping? Or right below it, to the right? Oh, God, I can't think right now. It's right around there, right? I know I've been through Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, Cape Cod. I'm not exactly sure if I've been through Cape Cod. I've been to Eastport, Maine, which is absolutely amazing. I've heard beautiful things about Cape Cod. I don't know if I've been there at this moment. I think so. I've eaten lobsters right off of right from the Harbor Master at every, at a handful of places on my way up through Maine, up to Eastport, the most northern little town, up there in Maine. God, brain don't want to start today. Come on, brain. We're in this together, bro. Double sixes get to be honored champion. I like that. Double sixes honored champion. And we get to nominate, right, an honored champion, 11 in double sixes. That sounds like a pretty good rule. We need it backed up, though. Once we get it backed up, then that's how we're going to do the rules thing here. Suggestions, and then somebody says, "Yep, I like that rule," and then it's a rule. We'll try to make one, or if 2 come up, good. The rule of the day too is just factoids about Traveling Scott channel. Any factoid, get you a rule. Anything at all about my little channel and my attempt to do the next right thing. Just and all you got to do is check it out for a second, or if you know it out there, Brianna. I can't believe Brianna didn't jump on that. We'd love to have you roll the dice again. I know you know a little bit about the channel. Miss Stylist 1, have you been to Appalachia? Have you been to Appalachia, Styling 1? James, used to buy moonshine. So I got a good moonshine story. The first time I ever experienced moonshine was with my uncle in Kentucky, and we went down to this dude's house, and it was like, I felt like I was watching a TV show. It was absolutely ridiculous. We rolled up, and it was like a shed. You could like see through the cracks in this house he built. It wasn't a shed. I don't mean to like talk smack or nothing. He was a cool guy, but he comes walking out, and he's like this epitome with the corn, uh, with the grass, and you can barely hear what he's saying. He's gonna come down here, boys. It's better to have you. He was a caring, loving Southern guy, really cool. But he just, dude, and he whipped out this jar of fire, man. And it was ridiculous. I was probably 17, thought I knew what booze was. That fire, that, and this guy, he just took a big old swig of it. Good for you. Handed it to me. It's good for you. It's moonshine. It's good for you, all right. Just don't take a big old hillbilly swig of it. And I was like, all right, yeah. Everything I had to keep it down, keep it in my mouth and get it down. North Carolina, Tennessee, part of Virginia, and West Virginia. Yeah, I was just cruising through Virginia, West Virginia on the way back down through here. I didn't want to go through Ohio after I seen the girls. So, yeah, that's where we saw all those amazing waterfalls. Well, no, that was southern Pennsylvania. We saw a bunch of amazing waterfalls, but there's that last short that I have, that's somewhere in West Virginia, Virginia area, where I show the skyline, give a little bit of advice. That's a rest area, believe it or not. A scenic byway, a beautiful place out there in West Virginia. But welcome, 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 girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, all my saucy little pancakes out there in YouTube land. Today's theme is being a human being. I'm just going to keep referring to this amazing book. It's nothing big at all, but it means the world to me, and maybe once I get the brain going, we could chat a little bit more about what's inside there. But take a look at it. Leon Shenandoah is a very wise man who recommends walking softly on Mother Earth and giving thanks, and I agree with him. I've been driving moonshine since I was 10. Yeah, dude, that's intense, James Johnson. Said I was 17. I watched this hillbilly just slug this. He took the giant gulp like it was nothing, and I was like, pfft. My uncle's like, watch out. I'm like, what that? Like, I handle my shit. I got it down, but like, I took the biggest swig, man, and it just, with a mouthful of fire, and oh my God, it was like the hardest swallow of my life. It was ridiculous, but love to know about the book. Styling, awesome. We'll chat a little bit about the book then, too, because that's the theme, right? Leon Shenandoah was the Tonadaho chief of the Six Nations back in the 90s. Great man. The Tonadaho is the spiritual chief, then the chief of the Six Nations. He's the original Tonadaho was an evil man. He actually bed all 7 of Hiawatha's daughters to death. You know what I'm saying? With his massive deal there, he was a heathen. And, as Leon would say jokingly in the book, it describes he was found in a ditch with all 7 of Hiawatha's daughters, and they had perspired from his love session there. And he said his thing was draped over his shoulder. Anyway, that's the Tonadaho. The original Tonadaho was an evil man. And mischievous and selfish, and Creator helped guide him into something better and made him this symbol of love and respect and redemption. So the Tonadaho is a symbol of that. It's a symbol of redemption and connection and spiritual love, and it's a, God, if I could only get my brain going much more. I'm sorry, guys. NASCAR was started by moonshine. NASCAR was started by moonshine. It's like jet fuel. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, I had no clue. I love the shine, my friends. I think it was fun stuff. I remember it getting me. I don't know how much I got in me, but I was like, very quickly, I was feeling it. But yeah, an amazing book, an amazing human being, Leon Shenandoah. Maybe we'll stick that right there or something as a gentle reminder. I don't want to cover our Know Your Role. You know what? We'll do a little bit of that. We'll do a little bit of Diddy. There we go. That'll work. You can't see it, but there it is. All right. To become a human being. That's where we're at today. Yeah, ain't that cool? Wasn't the best driver, Jimmy John. James. Stylin's wondering where you're located, my friend. My wife loves books. I'm telling you, have her grab to become a human being. It's a beautiful tribute of knowledge and understanding, and Leon Shenandoah's concept of walking softly through him being the Tanadaho. His life, before he was the Tanadaho, before he was this spiritual chief, this symbol of redemption and love. It's his. He's an amazing man, and he gave me a foundation to communicate with another amazing man. I was a young, lost, sucking white guy that stumbled out to the res and never left. And a good man was trying to figure out how to talk to me, how to connect with me, and he gave me this book. Rest in peace, Alan Smoke. And I just wanted to give that tribute today. Help everybody have that connection with someone they care for deeply. And we'll roll the dice here. I still haven't gotten one factoid. James knows something about my channel. Come on, let's get the ball started, James. Give us a little factoid about the Traveling Scott channel so I can give you another roll. I call St. Louis, Missouri. Home. Yeah, St. Louis, man. That's funny that you're in St. Louis. My buddy came, one of my best friends, Randy, came from St. Louis, and met a couple buddies there and had that awesome pizza. Oh God, it's still hot. Tried to cut it off early today too. But everyone should travel, Scott. You learn so much. It's good for the heart. I'm with you, James. 110%. One of the biggest things about traveling is that you can learn what you need to accommodate you. That's the biggest thing I recommend if you want to travel. Travel in your own way, your own time. Travel, for me, traveling by myself has helped me to free myself and understand my place here a little bit. And it's allowed me to accommodate me the way that I can be accommodated. I am a mountain man. James Johnson's a mountain man. He's a moonshine slugging mountain man. But yeah, we do the next right thing, do the right we can. I was talking about something. I gotta get this coffee in me. I'm like dying smelling it on my own. I might put another scoop in there this morning if you guys think I might need it. I feel like I'm dropping the ball today, but here's the thing. I'm pushing through, doing the next right thing. I'm here. I almost, that whisper in the back of my head. So just lay there a little bit longer. You don't need to do this today. You're feeling a little wiped out, a little confused, a little lost. Yes, James. That's an amazing factoid, and we will definitely roll about that. I do need someone to help me back up every once in a while, or I smash out my back windows. But I take the reins, brother, right? I do the next right thing, and we got the plexiglass fixed. James, you're awesome. Thanks for pointing that out. Thanks for giving us the first factoid of the day and getting your roll. 3 gives us nothing. Gives us nata, though. But I appreciate you bringing a factoid to the table about my shenanigans. And Miss Silent One, what are you from? She's from Cape Cod. She's in Cape Cod. She answered before I did. After effect, if you... And the fork light, oh my God, James Johnson, the fork light, yes. The fork light still works great though. I haven't been pulled over yet. It illuminates when the light works and it doesn't when it doesn't, and I can't figure out how to fix it. So the little tapperoni's been working. So the fork light's absolutely amazing. James, thank you. Snake Eyes, James. Snake Eyes. So that's the Dubbos, James. The Dubbos means you get on the Wall of Champions. We did have a suggestion for a rule. Even if we do establish a rule, it won't kick in until tomorrow. There was a Snake Eyes where you get more rolls or something. I think it was a great idea. 57, 58, 59, 59, James, on the Wall of Champions where you belong. James, awesome, brother. I appreciate you very much for spewing out those factoids, getting yourself some extra rolls this morning, making me feel heard, making me feel appreciated. That's a beautiful thing. We're going to move forward together and play this amazing game. I think the caffeine might slowly be starting to kick in, and I can become lucid. We have 5 big winners today. James Johnson, Nate was nominated, Stylen 1 was nominated, and James is up there again. Brother, you're killing it. I appreciate having you. You should plaster it all over the outside of the car, man. You've been making a huge dent here, doing a lot of great things, being really positive, helping people out. It's absolutely amazing. Did I miss anything? I wasn't looking for anything. Say, Mr. Allen, you have heard about the wood burglars. James Johnson, you're weird shit. Silent One has back info and the trailer broke out of his window. Yes, yes, that was what happened. Oh no, that awful poor Scott. No, here's the thing. Watch the short. The short shows the window in my despair. And if you watch there's a long form about me fixing it. Feel free to watch a little bit of that too. We go to Home Depot and we take care of business. So, not poor me. It was a healthy reminder that through the struggle and pain, we have to push forward and do something different. I couldn't just dwell in it. I could have made it a horrible day, yes, by being all upset with myself and holding resentments against me and all this stuff. And I decided not to. I decided it was going to be a good day. Just like I want you to decide it's going to be a good day. I want you, despite what happens before us, we do have the ability to, these things are on this huge emotional spectrum, amazing and awesome to shitty and crappy. Believe the smashing the window out's on the bottom end of the spectrum, and I could have rolled with that, but my whole day would have been crap, and I don't want that. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. Leon Shenandoah and his wisdom wants us to walk softly and become a human being, that's not walking softly. Walking softly is taking care of ourselves, being kind to others, being kind to ourselves, be loving, compassionate, and open-hearted. Be a human being, be a caregiver in this world. But yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. Now we can all look back together and laugh. There's a short on there. There's a long form in my lives, explaining how I fixed it and how I overcame this bullshit. It's bullshit. I've done good, guys. I smashed out my back window, but you know what I did? I stayed positive and I went and got myself some plexiglass. I had some extra hand tools and some glue and some tape and some drill stuff and all these other shenanigans, and I fixed her. Moment. I'm not going to keep praising myself because before you know it, it'll break out and then we'll be in trouble. I'm not expecting it to last forever, but it should last quite some time. It's holding up good. The AC's staying in. We were cruising around yesterday like Miss Daisy. It does look, I appreciate that, James. I think it looks pretty good. You got that little seal of flex tape, Gorilla Flex tape around the edge, but it's all holding up well back there, which is absolutely amazing. Who would have thunk that you could fix your back windshield for $65 from Home Depot, nonetheless. But yeah, you can, I couldn't have done that if I didn't stay positive, if I didn't stay moving forward, doing the next right thing. Nature will take back everything, especially when you back up into a semi-truck trailer. It'll take back your window real fucking quick. For sure and without a doubt. But yeah, no, I appreciate that reminder. And no poor Scott. Traveling Scott's doing the next right thing to the best of his ability, and we're taking Leon Shenandoah's advice and we're manifesting a positive reality around us, despite what happens. Could I have controlled that? Yes. Could I hold resentments against me? I could be doing that too. Does that change the fact that my back window's smashed out? No. You know what changes it? My motivation and understanding that I won't dwell in it. And then I'll make it positive. This moment positive. I made 2 new friends there, 2 new 2 new fellow travelers there at the gas station. The manager who allowed me to use the vacuum for free at the get-go, and then my buddy there was laughing at me cleaning up all the glass out of my back window. Man, we had a good time. Good morning, Misled Utopia. I appreciate you saying hello this morning. It's good to see you up. He won't be out here harassing us for coffee this morning because he went out and got himself his own coffee, but that's okay. Maybe we'll get lucky. He'll come out and say hi. We are just giving thanks, and the theme of the day is become a human being. The book Indian gave you, right? Gave it to you and then took it back because I was too excited. I wanted to read it again. That's ridiculous. That's actually my brother's copy that I gave to him. It is his copy. But Misled Utopia liked. Yeah, let's get it rolling. Let's get some. I'm trying to get motivated. Coffee's getting me going, but not as well. Is 6 is nacha. The 9 is no luck there. We already had 5 winners this morning. Our pile of our winner pool there will be on the outside of the car here eventually. But yeah, know your role. Your role is to tell me to roll once you do the thing. Once you hit the button, once you say liked, then we move forward and we follow the rules that we establish here together as a team. Be a part of it. Help me figure it out. I think that someone recommends Snake Eyes. You get 2 rolls or something, but they're doubles. But that's something no one nominated someone else's idea, not even any of mine today. So that's how it works. We got to have someone nominate the idea. We're all in this together, which means that we make these rules together as we move forward. Hey, fucking awesome, guys. Awesome. I appreciate you guys communicating. I appreciate you guys, taking care of each other by wishing each other good mornings. That's what we do. We're brothers and sisters in this world, all of us. That's Leon Shenandoah's credo there. We're all brothers and sisters in this world. We need to walk softly and take care of each other to the best of our ability. We need to roll the dice, do the next right thing, move forward positively and securely, and with an open, loving heart is the best we can do. And Leon's taught me a lot about that. Through this amazing book, To Become a Human Being. If you look back, I haven't done it in a while, but if you look under my playlist, it's called Native American Wisdom, and all the quotes in there come from this book, in the Native American Wisdom playlist. I need to start making those again. They never really hit too well, but that's not why I was making them. I was making them to honor my father, making them to honor Leon Shenandoah and the wisdom he brought into this world. But if you'd like to learn a little bit about the wisdom that's in this book, please check out my playlist. Again, Traveling Scott Factoids are getting us extra rolls today. I am on break right now. Sweet, brother. Me too. Me too. James Johnson, it's always great to have you. I do plan on check out all your shorts. That's be great, man. Keep in mind too, what really helps with YouTube is duration, not just, people, when you swipe through, that cannot really be so helpful. But if you swipe, you actually watch them and, you interact with them, all that stuff. This stuff I'm learning, not putting any obligation on you. You do what feels right for you. But I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that our interaction meant so much in the YouTube land until I started doing this and looking at the analytics and how detrimental it could be for someone to watch your video halfway through and then swipe and you're like, and then it, but how beneficial it is to get comments on things and to get likes, and how that'll help this message grow if you like the message. So that's something that we got to keep in mind. If we like a message out there in YouTube land, we got to comment, we got to say hi, we got to watch the whole thing. That's what's going to help that message spread. That's what's going to do the next right thing. And I didn't realize that when I started doing this thing. Next time you're in Appalachia, please go to County Roads, Country Road, take me home. Country Roads. All right, yeah, Appalachia. Please go to Country Roads. Sure thing, James. I trust you, brother. I appreciate having everybody here today. It's kind of a slower morning. Might do another road trip later this year. Styling, where are you thinking about heading? You going in a car? You going in a van? I could. I've done a little bit of that. I guess if just a stylist just came. It hasn't been here. We're gonna show him her. I don't know. It's hard to tell. There's my sleeping situation. Just throw my feet in the trunk, rip the back seats out, rip the passenger seat out, and travel across the country doing the next right thing. Right now, that's being with family, taking care of the ones I love to the best of my ability. Including myself. So yeah, oh my God, I still got this rip. I gotta get up and get dressed and get changed. We'll worry about all that afterwards. But my Jeep Cherokee, I love it. Awesome. Yeah, you could, I need to work out your donation situation. You can pull down like a G a month doing something. So, I did put my Cash App in the in my description of my channel. I thought maybe that's all I could come up with. Because I don't want to ask for anything, but I don't want to hinder anybody doing the next right thing. If you feel like, you want to help me figure out what the next right thing is and be a part of that, you could feel free. Cash App is is that a good idea, James? I don't even know, man. I know nothing about any of this stuff, but that was where my heart was at. And my Cash App is in the description of my channel. And yeah, and then we could figure out what the next right thing is, because that's the premise of this. I want to help people. I want to get back up there and help Sally out with this stuff I've helped in her bathroom. If you look under Next Right Thing in my my playlist, you'll see that there's quite a bit of work that's been done there, and some good helping things as well. But most of it's work, and a chunk of it's from Sally's house, who had a contractor screw her over. And I'd love to go there continuously for free. I donated my time the last time, and I will again. But yeah, and whatever feels right, whatever you got to do. In that thing, you could put a little whatever you want on there. There's a little note thing, I guess. I'm really not a technology guy, but I'd love to continuously do the Next Right Thing, and you got to figure everything's time versus money, right? So that's the thought. If you guys wanna help me figure it out and help me get there and help me get it done, that would be appreciated. But it's not needed. I'll keep moving forward, and I'll scrape together the money, and I'll do it myself if possible. When possible. What's the real big problem, brother? Too many people drinking on their roofs, falling to their death, James. Just teasing, brother. I'm just always teasing. I loves you, James. What's the big problem in Appalachia? There's a real big problem, Bob. What's the problem, Bob? Figure it out together. Drugs. Yes, man. Yes, there's that problem everywhere. It's crazy. I went all the way north up to Eastport, Maine, and I ran in this place I thought was an art studio, but it ended up being a sanctuary for addicts and family members that love addicts. And they had a wall up there like you wouldn't believe, man. This small little town, all the people they lost, man. And for those of you who are new, I've lost a lot to drugs. Crisis 988, the hotline there was something that we did an extensive talk about recently here in the lives that I hope will help people out. I was open and honest about my loss and what happened and what I did and did not do, trying to help others grow. Yes, Sterling said this one. I think so too. There's something about, I think you got to get monetized first for people to be able to do the chat thing. I'm not sure. James Johnson, poor. Once the mines closed, the country crashed. It's kind of sad. Yeah, it is kind of sad. Poor stuff going on there. And that's, when people are trying to escape that, they're trying to escape that pain. And what do? What do we do, James Johnson? We know all about it, right? We numb it out, right? And I'm not judging, man. James knows. James knows I am not judging, man. I'm just trying to, figure out what's medicine for me in this moment. Defined by Leon Shenandoah, what medicine is taking care of ourselves, our family, our community, recognizing Creator speaking to us. How His creation lays out before us, is a magnificent and beautiful thing. But I'm sorry to hear that, James. I'm sorry you're surrounded by it. I pray for everybody out there. Drugs, addiction, especially this day and age with this fentanyl shit, man. Even heroin was bad enough, but man, something that'll kill you, the pin tip of a pin. Like, what the fuck? We're putting this in shit. I'm 37 years old. Daughter OD'd 4 years ago. 4 Narcans, and she made it. So is 2 years clean and sober, and I'm good, proud of her. Good work. Stylen, what's your daughter's name? We're going to put her on the wall of champions right now, without a doubt. You just touched my heart completely. I'm glad she made it. Fuck. I appreciate you, Stylus. I appreciate you bringing it up. I apologize about my emotions, man. I lost both my brothers to this shit. She's a champion. It's funny sometimes how things can hit you right out the bat, right? We're just like, very appreciated that you were there for your daughter and you did the thing, got her help, man. That's absolutely amazing. Jen, Jen's going on the wall of champions. She's our nominated champion today for getting sober and doing the next right thing. You know, for taking that leap. It took OD and it took her bottom, right? But we have her now. She's here with us, and that's absolutely amazing. Jen. I'm going to give her a couple hearts there. Nominated by Stylen. God, geez, wow, that one hit me, Stylen. I'm sorry, guys. Well, I'm not going to apologize for my emotions. Sometimes it just hits you sideways. It's a hard thing to digest. Losing both your brothers. And sometimes it just catches me sideways. I apologize, and we lost everybody because I'm a jackass and I can't control my emotions. But anyway, Jen, I appreciate you for nominating or for bringing that up. And Jen's going on to the wall of champions today for making the decision to, despite whatever was happening before, she hit her bottom and she decided to live. Man, that's absolutely amazing. You got to make that decision. You got to move forward and do the best you can. I'm trying not to. Something inside me makes me feel like I still have that preconceived notion, right? That we were taught as men. We're not allowed to, we shouldn't feel. I know this. I know better. It's okay for me to feel. It's okay for me to grieve my brothers. It's okay to move forward and whatever. But I still feel that way. I still feel like I got to apologize, which is absolutely ridiculous. And Stylen, thank you so much for recognizing that I shouldn't have to apologize. I miss my brothers. I love them deeply, Someone you love is in crisis. 988 is there for you. There's a whole live about it and exposing this thing and the lessons I learned from my brothers and how I'm grateful that, I survived this thing, that I'm here. I survived the loss, and we're doing this together. We're in it together, guys. Yeah, it's something else, And I appreciate you recognizing that, Stylen. It's great having you here today. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you for being comforting and kind. So here's the thing. When Steve first passed, I couldn't even say his name. How ridiculous is that? I couldn't even, I had such walls put up because, I wouldn't let myself feel it, that it was eating me up inside. I had all these things I could do according to traditional teachings, and it helped me grow and acknowledge and love and learn, but I put this wall up that didn't let me feel nothing, really, and then I couldn't even say his name. And now I can proudly say Steve and Rob and Steve Smoke were amazing human beings. I love my brothers deeply, and they're here with us right now. They're here with your daughter. Their lessons in this world will ring true, despite the way that they left this world, actually because of the way they left this world. I was able to do something really complicated and, simple but complicated for someone I love recently because of the lessons they taught me. Because I'm willing now to say the thing, Coal miners. You're a coal miner, James Johnson? Sorry, we're going to get back on track talking about how to become a human being, how to take care of ourselves. Samantha Kitty's coming out to check on us here, slow and steady. And Manta Kitty. What are you doing, Manta? Look at her. She's just styling, isn't she? You coming over to say hi this morning, Manta Kitty? You going to come say hi to us? Come on. You come on over and chill. Samantha gets a free roll for coming out and saying hi this morning. So we'll take care of that here in a minute. She's just so into her own thing when she's outside. You can come give us some love. Say hi, kitty. All right, we ain't going to force it. But, welcome in today for 2 years, 18 to 20. Wow, man. How are those coal mines? I mean, you hear, right? It wasn't easy, I'm sure. Samantha, come here. Why do you play this game when we're outside? You're such a lovey kitty. Anyway, we're getting back to what we're doing. You get back to what you're doing then. And stop looking at me like I abandoned you. We tried to say hello, kitty. We tried to say hello this morning to Samantha. We're going to roll for her anyway because she came out and said hi. Samantha gets a roll. That was a rule that was established by somebody at some point. But I remember we did it. So we're going to roll for Samantha Kitty. She got a 7, which she gets a roll again. and she got a foe, which means nothing. But anyway, Kitty, thank you for coming out and playing the game today. Scott, my daughter talks about how she never handled her emotions when she was high. Now drugs free, she has a tough time. She now sees how hard it is to grieve. Yeah, yeah, no, it's numbing, man. I mean, me and some other people in this conversation, I would, imagine and know for sure that, we numb. It's especially that's what we're taught, that's what we're shown, that's what we find. So we numb ourselves out, man. And it's I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not blocking it off. I'm not putting the wall up. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous thing, especially for a strong man to do. It was hard. 5:05 a.m. to 5 p.m. 6 days a week. Jesus, James. Yeah, dude, that sounds like a fucking ball busting thing you had going on there. The mountains are 480 million years. The Appalachian Mountains are 480 million years old. That's absolutely amazing, James. Thanks for the factoid. We appreciate you deeply. I lost my lighter here. I'd like to actually finish my cigarette today. I get to run in my mouth, and I'm starting to actually wake up now. I'm starting to feel a little bit more cohesive and conscious. I hope that Misled Utopia is still with us today. He's probably at work at this point, but it was good to have him pop in. It's good to have you guys here. Oh my God, James, probably low pay. Yeah, did they at least pay you decently? Shy Guy's out of here this morning. Yeah, did you make decent money at least? How do I lose things in this car? It's absolutely ridiculous that that's even possible. Oh, here we go. But it sure is possible. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you being able to be opened and small little group this morning, but that's good. We're in this together. So sleepy. I am with you, brother. Get some coffee in you. Did you make coffee yet in there? No, dude, not your bad. You do your thing. You got to take care of you first. Another little amazing piece of wisdom from Leah and Shenandoah, from New Words. I don't know if that's actually in here, but from Hawanase would say you got to take care of yourself, your family, and your community. In that order is the only way it works. I skipped over that first part thinking that I was taking care of me by taking care of everybody else for the longest time, trying to hold this shit together that I was born into. And, I had to stop and pull myself out of it, take care of myself so that we could make it. Not yet, not yet. You want some instant coffee, brother? I mean, come in. We might have to go in there and make coffee for Misled Utopia. Step one, Misled Utopia. Take care of yourself. Make that coffee. You need it in your brain. God, you should have came on to the beginning of this here. I was stumbling and jerking and blurbing and couldn't hold my together this morning. When I first got on here without the caffeine, I am an addict, I guess, when it comes to the caffeine. There, I just had the stupid thing. But yeah, beautiful day, beautiful day. My numbers keep hopping around from 1 to 0. Like, I know James and you guys are talking. Like, it can't be 0. Historically, the Appalachians were hard to live in. This is why you can't stub us out or make us run. The Appalachians are strong, brother. Do I drink energy drinks? For a long time, I used to drink Monsters, and I went to Red Bulls. And I just like coffees. We tried this B12 supplement yesterday. It's supposed to be energy. I took like half one, and it got me zippy. Misled Utopia tried one. I think it got him going too. I see like 5 people talking. That's what I mean. And it says it went to 0. Now it's at 3. I don't understand. Like, why was it at 0? We had people talking. I think it's just putting me up here. I don't know if the algorithm doesn't like me today, or if I'm just running my mouth, or maybe I'm being too emotional. Maybe it doesn't like the topic, doesn't want us to be human beings, walk softly, who knows. But we're in this shit show together, and I appreciate you guys. Slow on the update. Yep, I see 13. Awesome. That's awesome. 13 likes or 13 people? Because I see 12 likes and 2 people is what I see right now. That's the likes. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on likes today. It's not the landslide, that sometimes the game causes. Uh, yeah, I think we're doing pretty good today. It's a nice, intimate, close conversation. Dennis, here, I appreciate you being here, brother. I appreciate you popping in and chatting. I feel like there's more than three of us here at the moment. I know we got James. I know we got James Johnson. I know we got Misled Utopian, Stylen, and Dennis, and Unknown Info's here. So it's lying to me. And I appreciate having you guys. It's a blessed morning. It's a truly blessed morning. Now that I've got the caffeine in me and I'm starting to move forward. Here in the old camper car. We are making big moves today. We've made decisions. We're going up to help Misled Utopia's father on the property there, put up these cameras we've been making serious threats about, do a little campy, little fire time jamming maybe. Uh, when we're driving to Tennessee, we will do long ass live tonight. Yeah, that sounds good. On our way to Tennessee, we got a 3 hour drive. You could drive with us to Tennessee, shoot the shit, listen to our playful banter. Um, Nothing more insulting than two brothers driving in a car talking shit to each other. We don't even really talk that much smack to each other. I mean, I was calling you Chauncey yesterday as you drove me around in my camper car, so I guess that's pretty good smack. But anyway, it's all in good fun. It's all in love. It's going to be a good trip today. And yeah, we'll do a live on the way up there. And we'll take it slow and steady. Do the next right thing to the best of our ability. And, we're going to keep pushing forward to become a human being. According to Leanne Shenandoah's philosophy, written by Steve Wall. I highly recommend you take a look at this. This book helped me to have a foundation to communicate with the most amazing man. And I didn't understand when I was younger. I just absolutely loved it. Now, I got ADD and ADHD and dyslexia, so reading's always been an issue for me. But, to stay focused and stay in the moment's the biggest thing. But as you can tell, everything's set up in the small, these little chunks of wisdom here that are categorized with chapters. The peacemaker and who he was is all in here, and then and it's all in the little proverbs and being strong, and it's all these pieces of love and information that Leon gave to his brother Steve Wall with the intention to spread that wisdom when he passed, so that his knowledge could go on and he wouldn't dishonor himself or his position by profiting from it. Most of the coal from the U.S. is mined in Appalachia. I'm gonna have to go check this out, man. I'm gonna have to come maybe say hi one of these days, James Johnson, if that's cool. Check out the Appalachian Mountains, right? There's some beautiful stuff going on out there. Strong, backbone of this country. I'd love to see it. I'd love to check it out. Anything out by you that's particularly amazing that you'd recommend, James Johnson? Oh, that caffeine is surely starting to kick in, and I'm starting to feel like a human being this morning. Very much so. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Excuse me, my pretties. I apologize. It's absolutely disgusting, but I can't hide anywhere from you in here. At least the noise. I can hide my face, I suppose. But it's good having you guys today. We're talking about James giving thanks to coal miners. The 2 hard years he put in at 12-hour days mining in the Appalachians is where we're at right now. We're also talking about to become a human being and this amazing wisdom gifted to us by Leon Shenandoah. Here's something real quick. Everything in time will go back to dirt. It says that we are all made from Mother Earth, and we will all go back to Mother Earth. But the spirit goes on. Our spirit is not burdened, but it sticks around for 10 days and then goes. There is a ceremony that is done so that the bad luck won't go with the people around, won't go to the people around there. When you dig up graves and expose the bones to the air, it is bad luck. Once a body goes that way, it stays with the Mother Earth. There's a little chunk, little Little chunk of wisdom there from Leon Shenandoah. I like the fact that he touched on the 10-day. That's something that I've experienced. For me, the way that the traditional teachings lay out handling death and the process is absolutely moving and spiritual. A big part of the thing is a 10-day. We come together and we celebrate, we feast, we eat every meal together, and we move forward strongly. Taking care of each other, acknowledging all our relations, and giving thanks. Yeah. During that 10 days, we give thanks and we help our brothers and sisters to start their journey on ahead. We set them free to this world after the 10th day, so that they can experience the things they need to experience here, come to terms with everything they need to come to terms with. As the Egyptians would say, to make your heart as light as a feather so you can make that transition to the other place. And then we come back in a year and we feast for them, send them to the fertile hunting grounds and heaven, whatever word you decide to put on it. But yeah, it's an amazing book. From the poor, most businesses is up north because you're from the poor part. Believe me. It's not necessarily bad. There's a lot of integrity in the quote unquote poor parts of cities. There's a lot of the other thing too. I hope you're not dealing with that. I grew up in a poor end of the city myself for some time as a small child. There's a lot of great people that are just in there because they got to be trying to make families, trying to live. If you're on the other side of it and you don't understand that the hood rat shit that can happen right next door, that's awesome. But if you do, I'm with you. We get it, why I think that is because I'm from a part of the game. That sucks. Well, you're with us today, James Johnson. Every day, James Johnson. We appreciate you, James Johnson, being open and caring, helping guiding our conversations, man, to something enlightening and beautiful is very much appreciated. You're an amazing human being. I'm lucky to have two James in the chat. We got James and James Johnson. James Johnson. Brain still is misfiring a little bit, but we're moving forward, doing the next right thing to the best of our ability. Giving thanks, being grateful, being humble, and saying love. We're about an hour and 10 minutes in. Started a little bit late today. I gotta go take a run to take care of some stuff here in a little bit. But yeah, I'd like to roll these dice a few more times, get this ball rolling, get excited about Know Your Role for a little while here before we move forward. Like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. I'm doing pretty good. The Usman, thank you very much. You want to roll the dice? Get your chance to be on the Wall of Champions. We plastered on the Galactic Adventure here eventually. All you got to do is do the thing. And then say liked after you do it. And we'll roll the dice for you, brother. We're starting this game here. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. I'm proud of it. I'm happy that we're all a part of it and we can develop it together. We still should figure out another standard rule to add, I think. We've had a couple ideas, but nobody backing those ideas up. So we need an idea and then a nomination for what the next rule should be. But yeah, anybody wants to jump in and roll the dice today. We're going to move forward and do something different. Mix it up. That's the whole theme of Know Your Role. Take your role is to take the leap. Your role is to take the chance to do something different with your life. And good, bad, or indifferent. We handle the consequences, but the boat's not going anywhere if it doesn't rock. We need to rock this boat. We need to roll the dice, guys. Let's roll the dice together this morning. We are. Let's continue to play Know Your Role, even though I have no clue what my role is here when it really comes down to it. I'm just shooting in the dark, but I think we're doing all right. I think we're okay. And remember, today gets you free rolls is Traveling Scott factoids. These aren't Misled Utopia factoids, so Misled Utopia can play if he feels like timing in. He should know quite a bit about the channel. He's helped develop it. He is the backbone and the tech guy of the Traveling Scott show. So he might have a little bit of an advantage to get some free rolls today, but I think he's only in this pile of champions once. which is kind of crazy, man. You got to roll them dice. We got to get out there and do something with ourselves. But it's been hard to live in Appalachia, James. Let me get caught up here. I'm running my own mouth. Thank you so much for pointing that out, guys. Misled Utopia. Okay, yeah, no, we got Usman liked. All right, we're gonna roll for Usman. Give me a roll. Your bunny name is Bun Bun. There we go. Misled Utopia pointed out a factoid about Traveling Scott. We're gonna give him a roll. One roll for Misled Utopia first, which is 9, which is nothing. But I appreciate you adding that. You can go ahead and feel free to drop factoids if you will, if you'd like to get you up there. Usman. You get 1 because it's your first day, brother. Come on, let it be a good one. Tomorrow you'll get 2. 6. We ain't got nothing for 6. And Usman, if you really want to help us out here, if you have any good ideas for number combination rolls or like a number in general that we can roll and it means something, 7s are get another roll. 11, you get to nominate someone for the Wall of Champions here. 10, you get on the wall, and doubles, you get on the wall. So those are our rules basically so far. The kitty gets a free roll. I get a free roll, but I have to claim it first, not just sit here and roll. Your car is named the Galactic Avenger. Misled Utopia gets another one. There we go, Misled Utopia. 6, man. The dice are not hot for you today, brother, but you can roll them as many times as you want. Still talking about the Appalachians. Awesome, guys. I appreciate you guys communicating. Al, the co-host, is named Al. Not yet, brother. That's well, yeah, I guess I've mentioned him a couple times. So yeah, we got a co-host named Al, and that's 10, brother. There we go. We got you. We've broken the curse of the cold dice, and we're moving forward. I just got to find everything in my life again here now. But I'm glad to have you on the board for a second time, Misled Utopia. You are going to be number 59. Misled. I know I spelled that wrong, but again, I'm still, we know what it means. That's all that matters. And we'll get you another one. Big money, big money, big money. Yes, you got the big money this morning, brother. Your luck is changing. We're moving forward. We're rolling the dice. We're doing something different together here today. And we're going to figure it out together, guys. I appreciate your conversation. I appreciate you guys chatting. Kind of Appalachia reminds me of Alaska a bit. I've never been to Alaska or the Appalachians. Let's see, Appalachia is one of the few places that in big part is untouched by humanity, and a person could live through the season like the good old days. That sounds awesome. That close to Mother Earth kind of living off the land kind of thing is something that I hope to indulge in the future. Right now we're just traveling, trying to figure out where our place is. I've been everywhere, man. I have not been everywhere. I've been as far south as Key West, all the way to the southernmost point. Spent some time in Big Pine Key with my buddy Mike. Shout out to his wood carving and some birdhouse making. And I've been as far north as Eastport, Maine, the Hallmark Channel of the Americas, as far as I've seen so far. I don't know why I'm wasting tape here, but Cheshire Cat is on your door, is on your dashboard. You're 100% right there. James gets another roll. Awesome, James. There is the Cheshire Cat does live on the dashboard there of the Galactic Avenger. James, thank you for helping us name the Cheshire Cat yesterday. I think that's an amazing name. An awesome tribute for an amazing movie and book. But yeah, James, let's give you another roll, brother. Let's do it. Snake Eyes, James. The dice are lighting up, guys. The dice are, now's the time to roll. Get in there and roll the dice. James is number 60. Big things coming, James. Big things. Wall of Champions here, brother. We're gonna do the thing and honor everybody. I gotta put tape on it. because these stickies are horrible, but we will do the next right thing. You will be honored on our trips going forward. Yeah, let's celebrate together, guys. Live in North Georgia. So I've seen them. What? So yeah, I've seen them. Yeah. Anyway, I got contact myself with the last message, Appalachia. Connect myself with the last one. So I'm still, guys, Rocky Mountains to something like Appalachia. Yeah, Rocky Mountains or Smoky Mountains. I went through the Smoky Mountains. Were absolutely beautiful. I have not been to the Rockies yet. James, there you go again. That one's for your factoid of the Traveling Scott show here we got going on. Got to roll the dice for free today with just one little factoid. There's a million of them. There's a bunch going on there at the channel. So, and with here in the car, I mean, it's a fact that we were here every morning. That's a fact. That's going to be my rule. I'm going to take that one. 5. And the factoid roll. I'm going to take that one too. 6. All right. Well, it's adding up. It's adding up. Slow and steady. Nice and easy. Rocky Mountains are younger than the Appalachians. I didn't realize that, James. I appreciate the knowledge. You're always bringing something awesome to the table, and you're very much appreciated. I appreciate you having you all here today. Appreciate the overwhelming support, and I appreciate you sticking around as I gather my brain together. Not really feeling it today, struggling with the ambition to do so, but we're here and we're doing it. And the coffee is helping, but it's not, if that makes any sense. But we're going to keep pushing forward, doing the next right thing. That's what we're going to do. We're going to care for each other. Appreciate each other. Pretty soon, everyone gonna be running from the hills, or AKA the mountains. Yeah, yes, sir. The Rocky Mountains are rocky hills, and the Appalachian Mountains are smooth. Okay, awesome. That's good to know. I'd like to experience that. We're learning a little geology here today. Dennis, thank you for continuously chiming in. Please, soon everyone gonna be running for the mountains. That was Dennis. We appreciate you guys chatting together, man. Appreciate you guys helping me fill the air, because when there's I tend to fill the air. Hey, Luffy fan, good to have you today. You're going to roll the dice? You're going to take the chance? You're going to do the thing? You're going to play the game? You're going to help us develop this epic masterpiece of interaction that we're working on here, Luffy? Hey, Luffy, go, okay, go. I did not know that. Yeah, we're learning a little bit about Appalachians and the Rockies and mountains in general today. We're talking about coal mining. To Become a Human Being, this most amazing book of connection, love, and appreciation that was given to me to have a basis to communicate with a man that became my father figure in my life. Hawanase, New Words of the Onondaga Nation. Great man. Dan, did you know our sun could fit 1 million Earths in it? I knew it was big, but I wasn't sure the number. That's absolutely ridiculous. But you're right. Did you know our sun? There's suns out there that could fit 1 million of our suns in it. Yeah, I remember that. They showed a scale of suns, and our sun was like a dot compared to these giant, ridiculous suns. But we're that dot compared to it, right? So next time you're feeling small and insignificant, just realize we're all in this show together, and we're floating through a stone, floating through the cosmos here. And, size is relevant, I guess is what I'm getting to. Size is relevant, is irrelevant. What am I talking about? God, I got to get today going. Size is irrelevant when it comes to value in general. We make huge impacts. These small little acts of kindness make the biggest impacts in this world. So how could they be irrelevant? How could size matter? Love echoes through the universe. It's what we carry with us. It's what we take with us when we leave this world. It's the only thing that we gather here that we get to take with us is the connection and love. Luffy, you gonna roll today? Did I miss it? Our sun is classed as a yellow dwarf star. Appreciate the knowledge today. Appreciate the wisdom. A yellow dwarf star, you say? Oh, again, maybe I don't know. I'm not really on the ball today, guys. Not really. I'm getting it, though. We're going to go camping tonight. We're going to have a nice live on the way there. We're going to get there, burn some stuff, set up some cameras in Tennessee. Experience this beautiful country together, get moving. I know we've been kind of stagnant here for a few days, but we've been doing the next right thing to the best of our ability. And I only say that because of my ADD, right? You know, like I need to be okay with chilling, especially when I'm needed, especially when I'm in the right place. Sometimes I feel like I got to keep moving. That's what makes me feel comfortable. But it's not what I deserve. I deserve to slow down, relax, and be in this moment. And that's what I've been working on. And as soon as I let that anxiousness go and decide to be in this moment, then the decision was made for us to move forward and do this thing we've been trying to do. That would mean a lot to me to help out Misled Utopia and his father and to go check out the property. I had to let go, though, first. I had to just let it be okay and let myself be in this moment for it to work out the way that it needed to work out. I can't make it be anything other than what it is. And that bit of wisdom is sprinkled in there, too, in this amazing book that I'm trying to expose to you guys today. I hope you get a chance to check it out. Leon Shenandoah is an amazing human being. He started his journey, but his words and appreciation in this world truly ring through and help us learn and grow on a daily basis. We send him love on his journey through the respect and understanding of his wisdom. He was a great man who inspired many great men, including the great man that decided that I was worth taking in and caring for. Are we lagging here? Luffy, did you say the thing? I thought for sure you'd have said the thing. But we're coming up on an hour and a half. We got about 5 minutes left. I think we're ready to cut it out here today. Misled Utopia is busy, but I'm sure we'll get chalked up on jams some other time. He's been playing us out the last couple days, last couple sessions. During our break yesterday, he jammed out for us, which was absolutely amazing. I'm sure we'll be getting some more jams soon. Let him get his work done so that we can move forward and do the next right thing, which is going out to the property here. And just this afternoon, we're going to head out together on this epic adventure and check out this awesome property that I've been hearing so much about for so long. He said it. Did he? Did Luffy fan say it? Okay. Good morning. Okay. I'm gonna go with you, James Johnson. I'm not even gonna look, but yeah, he said it. Did I say it or did Luffy say it? Are we talking about what I'm talking? I don't even know. The coffee's like just enough to get me moving, but my brain's still misfiring, if you can't tell, this morning. And I'm doing my best here, guys. I'm having one of them days where it just won't click, man. It's all right, though. We got each other's back, right? I don't have to be perfect every day. Luffy, there's your first one. Luffy is a 7 there, brother. Sister, whatever. It's hard to communicate under these pretenses sometimes, but I appreciate having you here. Appreciate your little dancing, guys. And here's your second roll there, Luffster. That's a 5. That's absolutely nothing. We still haven't decided a rule for tomorrow. I'm thinking I did like the Snake Eyes thing. Maybe do something. How about what do you guys think about Snake Eyes? You get to give somebody else a role. How about that? You get to nominate a role if you hit Snake Eyes. You get to say, hey, I want Misled Utopia to take a role, or I want to give a role to, because it's all about taking care of each other and giving and passing along the next thing. What do you guys think? Yeah, I just rolled for Luffy. I appreciate you, James Johnson, very much. I am curious what you guys think about the new rule, the Snake Eyes rule. You don't get to nominate a winner, but you get to nominate someone to roll, which means they could roll 7s forever and keep rolling, which means they could end up nominating someone, means they could end up on the wall of champions. I think that might be a clever idea for the next rule. It's all about giving and caring and doing the next right thing, and if we could build the game around that concept, I think it'll help us to stay on track with that. Luffy said, or any other ideas you got. Because like I said, I'm not going to make any decision on our game without your guys' input, without your guys' backup. I think it's going pretty well. We got a nice base rules here for our game this morning. We got our regulars coming back, claiming their roles. And again, all you got to do is give me a little Traveling Scott info if you want to roll again. Anything about the channel at all, anything about the shenanigans and the camper car, anything at all. Yeah, today's just not what we got to admit what today is. Sometimes, the best medicine is just admit that things are off. Today's off for me for some reason. 100%. I'm not feeling in the flow of it, but that's okay because I can acknowledge it and keep moving forward. I don't have to be in the flow every single day, right? Let's try it tomorrow. Okay, let's try it tomorrow then. I think that's what is that what we're still talking about? I'm still lost. So let's do, what was it again? Jesus Christ. Snake eyes. Rule 8. Snake eyes. Nominate a roller. All right, so 11s, you nominate a winner. Snake eyes, you nominate a rule. I think that's a good rule for tomorrow. Thanks for backing me up, James. At least we got one in today before we hit the hour and 30 mark. You guys were still playing here just a little bit longer. If anybody wants to roll, James, including yourself, brother, you can even, pick at me with some kind of fun factoid like James found some good ones. I appreciate you, James. He wasn't picking. He's just doing the next right thing. But, yeah, we roll the dice just like so. You hit a double or a 10. And we put you on the wall of champions. I know that I'm not, there's the 10 right there we needed, but that's just a phantom roll. I know that I'm not driving the show the way I usually do, guys. I am, but I appreciate having you here. If this is your first time in, usually I'm feeling a little bit more on the ball. Usually we've got, I don't know, usually whatever. Usually doesn't matter. We have this moment. We're going to make it a good one, and I appreciate being here. Appreciate conversating with you guys. People down in the holler. Holler, like the holler, right? In the canyon, down the holler. That's what they say in Kentucky. They live in it's the holler over. You got to get down in the holler, right? Am I saying it? I'm probably saying it wrong. Jeez. Anyway, acceptance, grace, and appreciation for my inability to communicate and be on the ball this morning. My nerves feel fine, and my brain just is misfiring. That's all. I slept well. I don't understand. I don't get it this morning. I do not get it. Well, it's okay. We got to accept it. I don't have to get it. I just got to accept it. I just got to keep rolling the dice, doing the next right thing, getting ready to make the move, say the thing if needed to be said, and move forward. People done. With that being said, guys, it's been an hour and a half today. I appreciate having you in. James Johnson, you're always appreciated, along with James as well. Luffy fan, thank you so much for stopping in today and communicating with us. Styling, I look forward to having you back here soon, and Dennis as well. We didn't see Crank today, which is unusual. Let's hope he's doing all right. Misled Utopia, very much appreciate you having in today. It's always a pleasure chatting with you, buddy. There you're, Styling, James, of course, all the regulars are on here communicating, loving each other, doing the next right thing, trying to be a good and positive human being. That's absolutely amazing. I just want to make sure I don't miss nobody. Let's go back on. Some new friends all the way up here top. Unknown info was in here for a while. Very much appreciated. Brianna Jade started off the conversation today. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I should probably keep my outros, under 15 minutes, I guess. But I'm going to get moving. I'm going to find some motivation, and I'm going to do the next right thing to the best of my ability. Kiddo, thanks for coming in today. Everybody, appreciate having you. James, first time you said it right. Some words are harder for me to say because I have to think. Yeah. No, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, and I appreciate you understanding, James Johnson. People down... the holler, yeah, and then you start thinking about it, right? And you're not saying it right. Anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you chatting. Appreciate you talking. Same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow. We're going to be feeling a little bit more motivated and inspired, I would imagine, being able to go do some camping, burn some shit, hang out with a brother, and do the next right thing in that capacity. We're going to take you along with me. We'll catch you here later on, guys. Yeah, I'm off like a herd of turtles. See you soon.